Hello hikers, welcome back to African Hiker. I'm Anita and I make videos about various hiking trails in Africa. In today's video, we are going to have a good laugh at all the silly things we did as new hikers. Keep in mind that this video is not about the more common beginner mistakes like overpacking and whatnot. It is about the crazy, stupid things that I have done on the trail, seen on the trail, and heard on the trail. I would love if you shared your story in the comments. Let's begin. Number 1. On one of our club hikes, a woman showed up for the hike with a handbag, a small bottle of water, an apple, and wearing sandals, like strappy sandals. Like, we were on the Magaliesberg. Have you seen the Magaliesberg? She's now a member of our club and hikes with a backpack, lunch, 2 liters of water, and hiking boots. You live and you learn, guys. Second story. There are 5, by the way. Did I mention that? I invited a non-hiking friend of mine on an overnight hike. She bought all her food the hour before we were supposed to leave. And the next day, when we were on the trail, she realized that the crumbed chicken that she had packed was actually raw. And I could see her sitting there like calculating, can I still eat this? Because, you know, hiker hunger. And I was just like, no, I will not be carrying you down this mountain. Don't eat it. There we go, sorry. Look, plan your food before the hike. It can be a lot of fun. And if you need inspiration, I have a whole playlist on that. Is this lighting still good? Everything is ruined. Ugh. Number 3. I did not listen to the weather report. So we had a hike in the Drakensberg and there was supposed to be this big cold front coming with snow and whatnot. But I was in complete denial about the whole thing. I was not prepared at all. And gosh, I have never been so cold in my life. Now I'm lying, I was colder on Kilimanjaro, but outside of that, I've never been so cold in my life. I lost feeling in my fingertips for like a month. I thought, I even asked my doctor about it. I was so worried, I even went to the doctor. Thankfully, the feeling came back, but I have never ever made that mistake again, and now I always hike with gloves. Like just last weekend, I was in the Drakensberg. It's October, you know, it's spring, summer, sunshine, and I still packed my gloves. And I used my gloves because it was cold. Even used them in the middle of the day while hiking to Namahadi. So cold on the berg. Number 4, overestimating abilities. I have seen this so many times, especially as a hike leader. Newbies almost always overestimate their hiking abilities. There was this one dude in particular. At the beginning of the hike, he was all like, oh, we're only doing 10 Ks and that's gonna take us 5 hours? Psh, that's nothing. I can run 10 Ks in under an hour. After all this big talk, guess who was struggling before we even reached the 3K mark? That dude. Always that dude. It's always that person. Always. This has happened numerous times. The distance of a hike means nothing. On some trails, I can cover 30 kilometers in a day. On others, I am fighting for my life just to reach 5 kilometers before the sun sets. Elevation and terrain, that's what you have to watch out for. Number 5, a personal story from my youth. For grade 11 camp, we went backpacking. We were totally unprepared to go hiking in the wilderness carrying I don't know how many kilograms on our back. On one of the days, it just got to me. My bag was too heavy, and in an attempt to lighten the load, I poured out all of my water, like 1.5 liters, gone. Guess who ended up dizzy, hot, and dehydrated? This girl. This one here. Yeah. This one. We had to stop. I laid down and the guide was asking me if I had been drinking water. Like, no, I poured it out at the bottom of the mountain. My teenage brain just thought this is the most logical thing to do. There are so many more stories and you learn so much from these things. Like, half the reason I know what I know is because I've made stupid mistakes. Like, it is what it is. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and leave your story in the comments. I really want to know what crazy things you have seen on the trail or that you have personally done. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.